is creating a business letter with a letterhead and a table. So we're going to kind of build off a lot of the things we did in chapter 1 when we did our flyer, but this is creating a letterhead. Now, does anybody have any ideas like what a letterhead is, or any guesses? Yes, ma'am.
Letterhead is what's used to like the name and address of a company.
Okay, exactly. Whenever you have a business letterhead, you'll typically have your name, your address, your company name, that kind of stuff. You'll have information about the company you work for in your letterhead. Sometimes they're pre-printed. Sometimes, like what we're going to do is on Microsoft Word, we're going to create one, and then whenever you print on it, it's going to pull up from there. We're going to do other things like adding shapes, adding tables, and stuff like that in Microsoft Word. And I like this chapter because when we get into Excel, we deal a lot with tables. So this is kind of a brief kind of intro to working with tables, real small tables. So, but that's kind of what we're going to start off with. There's also some other things we're going to do as far as formatting. But as always, we kind of get everything laid out, and then we go through and we format last. So first things you need to do, make sure you have a blank document open. Make sure you have your paragraph markers showing so that you can kind of see where your spacing is. And then we are going to start off in our letterhead, and that's kind of what we'll work with today, is creating the letterhead portion of it. So let's go up to the very top and go to the page layout. And under the page layout tab, we're going to go into the margins button, which is right up here under page setup. And we are going to change our margins to the moderate margins. Now, basically, who can tell me what a margin is? What's its purpose? What's the purpose of a margin? Yes?
It's like when the writing space ends.
Okay, it's where the writing space ends. Basically where you cannot type. Okay, like when you type in your header, sometimes you're in the margins, but when you're just typing on your paper, you've got a top margin that's usually like 1 inch, left, right, bottom, and the top is 1 inch. That means you can't type up there. When you go up here to moderate, we've got a 1 inch, but our left and right margins are a little smaller. They're 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to select the moderate margin. And then we are going to, that's pretty much all the setup we have. Now we're going to start on our letterhead. So let's go up to Insert. And the first thing we will start with is, let's go to a shape. You guys have done a little bit with shapes, but we're going to go to the rounded rectangle. It's the rectangle shape. It's the second one over. It says rounded rectangle. We're going to select that one. It brings up a cursor now. We're going to go kind of right where our paragraph marker is, and we're going to draw one across the screen, roughly like this. Try to get kind of the approximate height and everything. We are going to actually make this a shape width of 0.5. So up here at the top, you see the height and the width. We're going to go with 1/2 inch. So you may have to make it a little smaller, by 7 inches. We're going to go 1/2 inch by 7 inches on that shape. And that should be, again, whenever you guys are working, whenever you insert a shape or a table or anything that's kind of out of the ordinary, you'll see another tab pop up. This one's the drawing tools for the shape. It's got lots of different settings that we can do that are specific to this shape. The one we're using right now over here on the size, 1/2 inch, and then a 7 inch length. So, all right, so we're going to add text to this. Actually, before we even do that, let's change the color.
Let's do intense.
So, with the shape still selected, go up to the styles right here. And I have a small box here. It's got 3 of them in there. If you click the More button, it'll bring this down where you can see many more. Oh, wait. We forgot to change our theme.
Ooh.
What should we set our theme to? All right, let's go up to themes. So let's go to the Home tab. color I was looking for is not there. If you guys ever go here and you can't find the color the book's looking for, look in your instructions. Sometimes they tell you to change the theme and it can easily be missed. Actually, it's on page layout. Or is it on home?
It's on page layout.
Page layout, we're changing the colors. Under home styles.
Yeah, that's on mine.
Yeah, you're right. Home styles, that's the one we want to change. We actually want to change the style, not the theme, sorry. We want to change our color style. And the book wants us to do executive. So on the home tab under styles, let's switch it to executive. For this one, just kind of go with the colors I say. I'll let you guys change them up later on in other assignments. Now when you go and look at your colors, we've got different colors selected. And the one we want to start with is the brown one.
Oh, ew.
It is located as Intense Effect Brown Accent Style 4.
Why do they choose the ugliest colors?
I don't know. Some people like brown.
Choose the ugliest colors.
Earthy color.
That's racist. They don't like the color black.
Okay, so once you change the color to brown. Sorry, brown is just the color we're going with. Okay, so now we have brown. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some text to this box. Now, don't just click on it and start typing. You'll want to right click. No.
What?
Yeah,
Right?
right click. If it doesn't show up at first, click elsewhere, come back to it, click on it once. You should be able to right click and get an option to add text. And now you'll see your paragraph marker shows up there. And we are going to type out the words in all caps, so you can put the caps lock on. It's Heartland Tractor Club.
You have a tractor club.
Heartland Tractor Club. You guys will all want to be in there. Heartland, Heartland, one word, Tractor Club. It explains the brown, exactly. Okay, so we'll take a moment. Once you have that done, take a look at yours, take a look at your neighbors, make sure that they are done properly.